everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back. Let's play some more Gran Turismo 2, and here we are at the GT 500 Championship, sitting on Session 3. God forbid, everybody save me right now, there's a fire in the Rome circuit. It is of supremely dire importance that we win this race, because nothing else is going to suffice. We got ourselves into quite the predicament in the beginning of the last thing when we started this up, because I like to do things that way. We started this up, and we started the whole thing off by getting 5th place. It was not a good way to begin things, but unfortunately, that's just how it went. I'm not used to driving this car, and so that was how we were going to start it off. And you know, and that car that I just passed just now, that's that Mugen, or not Mugen. I'm driving the Mugen. The Tom's Castrol Supra. That's the guy that's currently in 1st place right now. So that I hope that the world is torn asunder, and that he is the one that's carried into hell first, and that he ends up, you know, dying a slow, terrible, pouring gasoline into his anal chamber style death, so that I can win this and take control of the series, because that's what needs to happen. So we did manage to have a stunningly awesome win in the 2nd race, and so now we're currently sitting in 2nd place, only by like a point. So, you know, if we can win this race, and, you know, he cannot, then we can kind of take control of things here, and that's important, because that's what I want to have happen. God, I gotta itch my eye here. I was actually eating dinner, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, I should probably film right now, because that's a good idea. And, you know, go figure they would make it be on this Rome circuit, though, of all things. You know, we've all seen it before, me doing the Rome circuit for any circumstance. That, you know, the classic situation of, oh, Adam's winning, he's going into the last lap, and he needs to not do something completely outrageously stupid, and then he'll be just fine. And then, upon mentioning it, he ends up doing something completely moronically stupid, and he loses. And everybody laughs because they like to do that. And then I, you know, go on the brink of you know, Amber Alert suicide, even though it's not really something to kid about, because that's kind of serious. So, yeah, enough of me joking about that, but it's always something where I'm just like, I'm winning, everything's all good, and then everything just, like, takes an immediate turn for the worse, and everything sucks, and I get mad, and then I lose more, and it's really bad. So, dude, my eye is just itching up a damn hurricane right now. It's ridiculous. A storm, that's what I was going for there. Not like a physical hurricane, like gale force winds blowing into my eye socket. Not both of them, mind you, just one of them, because, you know, that would be too normal if I had both of my eyes being, you know, blown to pieces by 100-mile-an-hour winds, because even that part of it is, you know, scientifically possible. Because, you know, we get so many hurricanes in Oregon all the time, you know, it's just like, you know, commonplace for that to happen every single day of the known universe. But, God, my eye, just shut up already. Don't make me start up a fight with you, eyes. Have to get the referee that did the celebrity deathmatch stuff, the guy that was like 9 million years old, and he was, you know, on the brink of keeling over and dying at any given moment, it seemed like. I don't remember what his name was, though. That guy was awesome. I loved that guy. He had like the coolest voice ever. But I don't remember what his name was. He had like that really weird voice. Well, I want a good clean fight. Blah, 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 blah. Obey my directions at all times. Blah, blah, blah. And he was pretty cool. I liked that guy. Even though I don't know why Celebrity Deathmatch from MTV was my lasting memory of him, and not his actual boxing matches that he was the official of. You'd think that, like, I would remember him from like one of the Mike Tyson fights or something, because I remember he did. I think he was doing the Tyson Holyfield fight where Tyson went all, like, you know, cannibal on him. He's like, I'm gonna bite your ear, bitch, and then I'm gonna eat your children. I'm gonna eat your children. Okay, and I don't even know if that was the same fight or not, but it was something crazy like that. But, oh boy. So, by the way, we got story time today. I've got something that I want to talk about, and it's probably not going to really mean anything to anybody but me. But I thought it was kind of cool, because it's something that totally came up out of nowhere, and I'm sure that it's going to interest somebody. So, here we go. So, I'm sure that just about all of you know who Slender Man is. I mean, especially considering that I made a 1,000th video tribute to playing that game that he was in. Then, I feel like most people that watch my videos probably know who he is, or just anybody that, you know, keeps up with internet stuff ever. But for those of you that don't, I'll give you a quick refresher course, just so it's up in your ball sack in your mind. So he is like a creepypasta figure. He's, you know, he's like this ungodly tall guy that has really long-ass arms, wearing like an all-black tuxedo, has no hair or no face. He's got like these weird like tentacle appendages coming out of his back or his shoulders, whatever the hell you want to call it. And he likes to, you know, lure little kids into the forest and, you know, brutally murder them and such. And so that's kind of the whole thing behind that. Big internet phenomenon, blah blah blah. Made like 4 or something years ago. And so I've been watching this anime series called Gran Man for the better part of the last couple of months or so. And it's totally awesome. Like, for those of you that are into that kind of thing, I highly advise that you watch it. It's a great series so far. It's really long, though. It's like 103 episodes or some crazy stuff like that. And so pretty much what happened was there's a character in that show that I swear on my life that that's got to be where where a lot of the inspiration came from for the design of that character. Like, and I feel like the kind of like the guy that when he finds out some information that he feels like nobody else knows, and so now he has to gloat about it to everybody to like show off his muscles. Oh, dude, I know this and nobody else does, so that automatically makes me cooler than you, even though it's not really anything like that at all. But yeah, so it's something that there's a character in that show that I swear on my life. There's an episode where I think that might have been where at least a decent portion of the inspiration for the building of that character came from. And it is episode 90. Like, you guys can go check this out if you want. Like, I'm not even kidding. There's no lying in here. I'm giving it to you, you know, straighter than a straight dude who isn't gay, but is totally straight and not gay. Or straighter than an arrow. Like, I guess that would be another object that is straight and not having to pry into politics. So yeah, straighter than an arrow that's not being bent or broken or not being straight. So yeah, go to it. It's episode 90. You can go. There's like a website called animefreak.tv, I think is what it's called, and you can go straight there. You can find it. Episode 90. It's like within the first like 2 minutes. I think it's like 1:55 in. And I'll kind of give you the skinny of it, just so you know what's going on, even though it's not really relevant at all. But by the way, we totally won. Yee effing ha! We're cool. We won the race. Please tell me that the Super didn't get second place. Please tell me he didn't. Damn it! He did. I mean, I'm in first place now, which is nice, but I'm only in first place by 1 point. Yeah, look at that. So pretty much the skinny of what happened is the bad guy, he's fighting against the good guys, and the good guys kind of sort of kill him. And so he kind of stops being there for a while, but then he does one of those traditional things where he kind of comes back to life and nobody knows about it. And then when he finally shows himself, then you know, that's when this moment comes in. So when they zoom in on him, right around that 1:55 mark or whatever, you look at him, and I swear, oh no, not Trial Mountain. Oh dear God, save me now. Oh God, this is bad. It had to be here. Like, it wasn't bad enough that they gave me the Rome circuit as enough of a punishment for being alive, but no, they had to give me both of my nemeses as a 1-2 punch of unending hatred for my lifespan. Oh God, this is going to be potentially the thing that could be the backbreaker for me. This is not good. I don't think I've actually done this race before in a situation where I'm driving a car as high-powered as this. So this could be all sorts. This could be an absolute dumpster fire of bad stuff. But anyways, yeah, he like absolutely looks almost to the T like Slender Man from a distance. Like, he's decked out in all black stuff, just like Slender Man is. Keep in mind, this series did come out like 5 years before Slender Man was created, so it gives total validity. That could be where it came from. But he's like decked out in all black like that. He's got all like the whole like tentacle appendages thing going on, where, you know, they're flailing out behind him like one of those, you know, inflatable arm flailing tube man guys. And you know, the main difference between the two characters is that this guy has hair and that he actually has facial features, which Slender Man has neither of those things. But like, there's no way. Like, they're way too similar. Like, you can look it up on Google Images. You won't find the photograph of the guy I'm talking about, though, there. You have to actually like watch the video yourself and find it that way. I already tried it this morning and it didn't work. And you know, compare it, but the similarities are just great. Oh, come on, dude, really? Ugh. it wouldn't be a race at Trial Mountain unless I did something completely dumb. It wouldn't be a video of me if this did not happen somewhere to make me have to work, 20 times harder to try to win this damn thing. But yeah, so I saw it and I was like, it was the first thing that I thought of when I saw it too. God, we're 6 seconds behind. And I was like, dude, that guy looks totally like Slender Man. I mean, minus a couple of key features, but like, there's no way in hell or any other, congruent dimension in this crazy life that we have that, that could have stemmed from. It's just, it's nuts. And so I felt like totally cool. I was like, dude, this is awesome that I came across this and didn't even I wasn't even looking for it. Just like presented itself to me in all of its awesome splendor. So, yeah, it was wild, man. But like, I love the whole Slender Man phenomenon thing, like how popular that it got. Like, it kind of makes me want to go back and watch, rewatch the mockumentaries again, just because it was like that well done. Like, I've definitely seen a lot of creepypastas in my day. After seeing that one, I kind of got like way into it for a little while, and I've definitely read some that are just absolute total garbage. Like, they're so awful. But this one, it was just done so well. Like, there was like pictures and there were text documents and there was YouTube videos and all sorts of stuff that like made it seem so valid. I remember the first time I watched it, like there was a huge part of me that was like, dude, there's just no way that any of this is real. There's no freaking way. But then there was a part of me that was like, but it could be. I mean, just how well they put the damn thing together. It kind of like, it makes you doubt like that type of thing just a little bit. And you're like, well, it's stranger things have happened. To an extent. I mean, well, not really. I don't think there's been anything weirder than, like a 10-foot faceless gentleman with tentacle arms luring kids into the forest where he just totally destroys them and, they're never heard of again. So I think that might be the weirdest thing out in the world these days. No, you don't. But, yeah, it kind of makes me want to go back and watch them again. Like, they're kind of pretty damn creepy, and I'm not usually really easily creeped out by things, with the exception of weird jump scares in games like Cry of Fear. I've already proven that pretty much as being something that can give me a genuine scare here and there, which is rare because that doesn't happen very often. Games can give me scares way better than movies can. I don't know why that is. I mean, games have already been established as, no chance in hell that they're real anyways, because they're not even using real people in them. So the fact that they can make it that much more brutally horrifying is very interesting to me. It's a very intriguing concept. But, yeah, I don't know. It's awesome. I think I might go back after I'm done with this, and I might go back and rewatch some of those again, because it's pretty sweet meat, my friends. But yeah, so that was my big thing of the day. I felt super cool when I found out about that, and now I felt like sharing it with the masses, even though I'm sure half of you probably don't even give a rat's vagina about it. But I figured, you know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna take a shot at this and to see how people feel about it. No, don't you dare spin out. I swear on Cross Marion's grave that if you do that, I'm gonna freaking jump out of the TV and kill you, even though I'm not actually in a TV right now. Nor do I... Oh, wait, no, Cross Marion's a character in D. Gray, man. I was like, I don't even know who the hell that is. It's just a name that flew out there, but now it makes much more sense. It makes much more sense as I was starting to have, like, some weird slurring action going on there. Oh, my throat's starting to hurt, actually. Okay, last lap. No, don't you dare. Okay, that definitely could have been a lot worse. I'm actually quite surprised that didn't completely go south on me. Yes, guide me, young ward, to the land of the free and the home of the Whopper in the winner circle of first placeness, or just anything better than the Castrol Supra. At this point, that is all I'm really hoping for, just to finish in a better position than that guy. So if that can happen, dude, I am gold. I am good to go. Oh boy. Man, it got dark fast. When I started filming this, just like 14 minutes ago or so, it was still pretty light outside. Now it is just like pitch black dark in here. It is black snake moan in my room right now. So, and I still got to finish that steak. It's starting to get, I'm sure it's probably starting to get cold by now. Oh no, don't you dare. God, every time I drive through the dirt right there, it just makes me super uncomfortable, like I'm just going to totally blow it or something. Come on, baby. Here we go. I've got a chance to maybe do something good here. Oh, dude, I got so scared going into that part right there. I was like, no, he's gonna lose control and everything's gonna go upside down and suck. But we actually, oh, dude, please tell me. Oh, yes, he got 5th. That's awesome. Oh, that couldn't have been any better. Because now, look at this, my friends. We are up by 5 whole points going into the final race in this contest. So if we can just pretty much not get last place, we're going to be in good shape. This is all I could have ever hoped for in that race, especially Trial Mountain being as completely, like, doomsday for my life, more or less. Alright, guys, well, we have run out of time for this episode, so when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, we have one more race left in this championship, and I hope to God that we don't totally mess it up, because that would happen to me. So this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. Go check out that thing with the Slender Man thing. I'm not even kidding. When you see it, if you see it the same way that I do, you're gonna totally be like, oh damn, he's kind of right. There was a guy that I was talking to earlier today about it, and he was like, well, wasn't Slender Man based on the character Enderman from Minecraft? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't think so. I feel like that game's not new enough, or it's not old enough for that to have been possible. Like, the only thing I knew about it was that it was in 2009, but I'm pretty sure that they didn't implement that thing into it until like 2011, from what I went back and read later on. But yeah, so it's crazy. So if I did in fact, figure this out, that'd be totally cool. But before I ramble anymore, this is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.